Then Karim cut me off and said, "Who was standing with you? No one was standing with you, Uncle Khalil. You were standing alone." The moment I heard that, I went crazy. I put my hand in my pocket and couldn't find my phone. I asked them, "Does anyone have Uncle Marus's number?" They said no. The solution is to look for my phone, but I don't remember where it is. Where? Yes, I remember the phone fell from me upstairs, but I don't know exactly where. I went to look for it. When I looked, I found it right by the door. The door! I slowly went closer. I bent down to pick it up carefully, holding my breath. I found the door opening very slowly. I was bent down and saw feet start to appear in front of my eyes. These were the same pants Yasser was wearing. I looked up, and it was really him. Before I could react or do anything, I saw him staring silently into the empty space behind me. I tried to talk to him, to get his attention, to wave my hand in front of his eyes. I wanted to get him out of this place. When I touched his hand to leave, his hand was freezing cold. So much so that I realized there was steam coming from his body because of the cold. But as I stood in front of him, all I felt was a blast of heat. Without warning, I saw his eyes slowly turn black. It was like a black liquid was spreading inside his eyes, until they were completely black. All he did was turn his back to me and slowly walk back into the fridge. I kept calling out to him, but of course he didn't answer. I started hearing a faint sound, strange words and unsettling names, and a deep voice. By the right of Bala Saltil, by the right of Al-Ula, by the right of Kahush, Shal, Batlamash, Helosh, 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 by the right of Aina, daughter of Iblis. Suddenly, a lot of candlelight started appearing out of nowhere. There was a creature sitting in the middle of the room's floor with its back to me. It looked like it was doing something in front of it that I couldn't see. It seemed like it didn't feel my presence. Its back was hunched in a strange way. It was bare, wide, with thick hair covering its back. It looked like an ape in how it sat, and with its thick black hair. And he was saying these strange words. He continued, "By the scriptures of Gilgamesh, may I be strong, strong, strong. Trust Abu Murrah, by the right of Shamhurash." His voice was terrifying, as if it came from the heart of hell. How did I not notice what was right in front of him? The disaster I discovered too late was that there was a corpse laid out in front of him, and he was holding its head and chanting his spells over it. I started backing away, step by step, very carefully while keeping my eyes on that creature. I don't know why or how, but as I was backing away, I heard the sound of a raven behind me. Not just one, there were more than one raven. At that moment, I started to smell a really awful stench. When I looked out of the corner of my eye, I saw many dead bodies thrown everywhere in the hallway. And not just in the hallway, but on the walls too, as if they were glued there. Completely black ravens were eating them greedily. I don't understand what's happening. It's like I'm surrounded. No, I am actually surrounded from everywhere. I told myself, no, what I'm seeing can't be real. I must be imagining it. I couldn't even say another word because I was pulled with all my might by my head and dragged into the morgue. I hit the wall hard. I fell to the ground, feeling blood coming from my head. But I couldn't see anything at all. The candle's light went out, and silence fell. A terrifying silence. I stayed where I was, wishing God would be kind and let me pass out. I'm scared. Really scared. My body is shaking hard. I can hear the sound of crows outside the room. Their sound is annoying and creepy. Something just passed in front of me, right? No, I'm not crazy. No, I just saw a shadow quickly pass in front of me. And who is talking in my ear? And telling me you are the sacrifice. You are the sacrifice through whom I will bring Aina, daughter of Iblis, back to life. Are you ready? Yes. Yes, it's him! It's the same body I pulled out with my own hands and felt uneasy about when I first saw it. Yes, it's the unidentified one. It appeared in front of me. The most horrible sight I've ever seen in my life. His body is covered in hair like a gorilla. His neck is long, so long I don't understand how. I see his ribcage is very prominent. He's drawing a 5-pointed star. He's holding a knife and cutting himself. And with the blood, he fills this star as if he's feeding it. He grabbed a feather and started repeating the same creepy words again. I swear to you, Aina, daughter of Iblis, that you will answer. By the name that descended upon the rock and split it open, give me a sign of your presence. Give me a sign of your presence. It glowed. The pentagram started to glow, and he began to show signs of satisfaction on his face. I started to feel like I couldn't breathe. The air around me was getting thin. He looked at me and gave an evil laugh. I heard a sound of movement inside one of the drawers. In less than a second, I was lifted into the air and getting closer to him. I got close to his ugly face. There were footsteps coming from behind me. I found him grabbing my head, specifically at my forehead, and with the feather he had, he started writing strange things. Every time he wrote, I felt a shudder inside me. Every time he wrote, I'd close my eyes and see terrifying creatures staring at me. Eyes looking at me and terrible pain in my eyes. I passed out. I didn't feel a thing until I woke up and found myself trapped inside one of those morgue drawers. I couldn't move, couldn't breathe, and I couldn't. How is this happening? How am I seeing a small red hand appear at my feet and move closer to me? A skeleton is crawling over my legs and stomach, and now its face is right in front of mine. I'm not in a drawer. No, I'm buried in a grave. On my chest was a creature that looked like a skeleton. It had some hair on its head, and where its eyes should be, there was like a spark or something red glowing. It started to open its mouth. Its mouth was getting wider. It was getting wider in a terrifying way. I felt my soul leaving my body, literally. And one sentence started repeating itself with no clear source. Aina, daughter of Iblis. Aina, daughter of Abamura. Screams at that moment. The sound of death rattling in my throat. I feel a liquid flowing from my eyes and my mouth too. It must be blood. I'm giving in to everything that's happening to me. Suddenly, without any warning, I was dragged by my feet under the dirt. Everything around me went quiet. I couldn't see, hear, or feel anything. I felt like I had lost all my senses. My vision slowly started to clear up. I'm lying on my bed in my house. I'm not going to wonder or ask how this happened. When I got up from the bed, I saw many short creatures with very long black faces. They all looked the same. The place where their eyes should be was completely blank. They were gathered in every corner of the room. And that's not all. I see shadows forming on the walls, red shadows. Their faces are terrifying. I see sharp horns on their heads. Every second they transform into even more hideous and terrifying shapes. And other terrifying shapes crawl around. Their teeth are sharp. Their tongues are exactly like snakes' tongues. Their bodies are long and stretched out. I can see them now. Is it possible? The veil that separated me from the other world has been lifted from me. I found out from Uncle Marus that he found me lying unconscious in front of the morgue door. He, Karim and Mostafa carried me and brought me here. When I asked Uncle Mahrous about his son, he told me, "All my children are girls, I don't have any sons." I found out I was a victim of a dirty game. The paramedics were behind it. And the person who pretended to be dead was actually alive. He performed rituals on me and summoned a spirit. And that was the skeleton I saw. My life is ruined. I can't stand seeing them anymore. Until I decided to walk into hell with my own feet. I'll use their presence around me. And the first ones I'll perform magic rituals on are Karim and Mustafa. As for the unknown person, I don't see him anymore, but I'm bound to meet him on my way and then I'll make him truly dead. I don't know anything about him, but I will find out and I'll definitely come back and tell you. Oh, before I finish talking, I want to tell everyone whose eyes landed on the talismans that were spoken and read them, to bear what will happen to them. I, for one, won't do anything. The rest is on... Oh, never mind. You'll see for yourselves. Bye. That's it. If you made it this far, today's story is over. Please don't forget to hit like and leave a comment telling me what you honestly think, because it matters to me.